versus Paper Rex. You know both of these teams want to see themselves at the playoffs. So it's time to see if Paper Rex bleeds today or if the Rex can still be king. Quack, how are you feeling seeing two Singaporean teams on that VCT Pacific stage?
Kind of proud. I know that there's like a big Bleed watch party back home at Scape as well, so like hello to all the people there. But yeah, I mean, this is a very good chance for Bleed to show us what they are made of. They have made a lot of improvements. We heard it from the coach, the fixing in communications. You got Zest back in on the map of Ascent, but everyone has been improving all along the way. Darian, Retla, and even Scary as the IGL.
Yeah, I just feel like, you know, it's kind of a perfect storm to give us a really interesting match. If Bleed had not been building up and if Paper X hadn't taken a rough loss, maybe...
Paper X has a decent idea. They've got a feeling that it's coming. Now when that smoke coming out, they're fairly well aware that wall's going to block. Oh, and what a pitch coming in from Divide right through the smoke as well. That's a double kill onto the site though with the Sheriff. Yay, not able to land it onto Jay.
One more. That's going to be Scary and Retla trying to do the best that they can, leaving Mindfreak alone in this one. So somehow Bleed manages to pick up the pace, take the B side, plant the spike down, and force Mindfreak into the 1 versus 2. Does have a dark cover to play something, as well as the pick up on that Sheriff. Knows that Retla's low. If he can get the first pick, that's going to be good. Sees the shot, has the bullets, and actually gets the pistol. Mindfreak clutches with 25 to spare.
Yeah, a little bit of a smile this time as well. You know, a different angle. You do have something pushing out very far in mid. Does have that Guardian in hand though.
Yeah, he's totally confident with this one. Jing might be in trouble though. Does get that refrag quite quickly. Wall does stop the rest of Bleed from coming into the B site, but Forsaken's already on the case, gets the first one. Zest tries to challenge, but now Forsaken is very aware. Looking into the position of the rest of the Bleed players. They're coming in onto A short, using that false kind of contact for Zest, who has the spike on B main. But then, of course, Paper X not biting into it. Oof. And that's going to be the drop onto the spike on mid.
Yeah, now both members spotted as well. And during all of this, you had Mindfreak already clearing out A main. So even if they eventually got into the site, it was going to be a pretty easy round as something will clean up with a triple kill. 2 tap, 2 kills with the Guardian. There's going to be someone for the trade. So Bleed ready for a second member. That's going to be an early pickup. See if they can make this a flawless as Ye dashes in. He's not able to land the entry kill. Divide seeks right back into the smoke. No one's been able to get in because of the... Oh, and he goes out for another kill as well. Now down to 3 members. The fragment and then the double from Divide, doing wonders for Paper X here on the bonus.
That is beautiful. I mean, there's a little bit of damage onto the remaining players, sure. Might give a chance here for Jing if he somehow manages to pick up a weapon, which he cannot because everything's just been either dropped A main or inside the site. He still has Sheriff. He's still got the wall. You can see that Paper X is just maybe aware that someone could be lurking around short. Now that they've done with it, it's a 2-man push onto Heaven. There's the contact. Both of them get the pick, and the wall right in front of Zest. You don't gotta know to break it, and that's going to be the trap. Done, set up. Paper X gets another. Something also has to put himself on the line for this one, but Forsaken, he's getting these really nasty kills on those dry peak contacts.
So the plan here from Bleed was to leave Ye as long as possible in that courtyard. Oh, but it's going to be something still on A side as well. So, I mean, no matter what the plan was, it's breaking apart for now. But the idea was that you leave him there. If you need him to lurk all the way into Pizza, you do that to go for a fake. But if not, he goes for the pinch through short. I mean, it's a good option for Bleed.
You might be expecting just a full-on burst here from Bleed, but this is a trap that Paper X have completely set up onto that A site, and Bleed are being punished for it. There's only 2 remaining. That's going to be Scary and Retla. Left and right. Divide, I know you want to go for it, but he will get picked off as Retla just haphazardly spams through the smoke. That at least gives them a bit of a chance here. And wait, who uses the from the shadows? Scary on short. Finds big contact onto Forsaken here. 1 versus 1. Great little tag. Scary out in no man's land.
Oh, he gets tagged
first. Something. Waiting. Choosing to use the shorty, but Scary converts. Forsaken finally gets the punish, and that's only going to be Retla with the spike in hand. 2 right in front of him. Maybe he can at least dissect some of the players on that A side. Not going to happen. And Paper Rex still keep the ball rolling. Maybe escape as he tries to delay them with a couple of shock darts.
Oh, he just wants to delay the second line of entry. He actually gets 1 off of the Odin damage earlier. It's going to be an early kill with the Hunter's Fury. Now something in mid. Cuts off Scary as well. No smokes for Bleed. The spike not in sight. Ye stranded on B.
It's going to be quite difficult. Ye could actually make something happen right now.
He has to.
Yeah, 3 players, though, coming in from spawn, the smoke right in front of their faces, and they're hoping that maybe this flash would actually give them a little bit of leeway as they try to push in onto the site. Now that they come in through, Cloudburst come in, and something with the headshot! Oh my goodness, with the blades! He's not done just yet. Coming around the corner, has the operator hand, and of course, you know what? He gets kills left and right, 1 with the blades, 1 with the op. Actually, 2 with the blades and 1 with the op. You know, just kind of flanked around. The contact's going to be good. Devi, he's been the pillar for Paper X. 1 versus 1, and Devi wins the battle. That's not going to be too good, especially with the spike down on A short. Has 2 remaining players to bleed. Does Scary have his TP? Pick it up the spike, maybe. Nope. Zest going to have to go for that battle on mid. There's too many of them, but he's done. Jing. And can he go for another one? Absolutely not. 1 more. Scary. A main. Mind Freak spotted. 1 versus 1 for the meantime. 2 players of Paper X coming around the corner, maybe flank on top mid. 13 seconds. Whatever happens here, Scary does not have enough time.
Yeah, and they heard the orb as well. They know exactly where he's at. It's a setup for Devi as he goes for that 4K. Well, coming into this round, that's an early pickoff from Darion, ready for that wall up. And they sent the drone into mid, so they know that this should be weaker on A, but it's a Judge, and that's as powerful as 3 members. A quick triple for something. And Forsaken pushes out on the perfect timing. Jumps around the wall as well. Well, hold on. Well, let's wait for this contact to pass. But I don't know if I can really blame Bleed. I mean, you can say in hindsight, you know, they should have used Util and whatnot. But until now, saving Util has been what's been gaining them ground. And Paper X had all the creds. They didn't need to buy a Judge. They just did it because they thought they had a read, and now they have another read as they continue to push out left, right, and middle. Bleed completely trapped in the middle of the map. It's going to be a quick cleanup from Paper X.
Marching all the way through A short. You can hear the Thunder's footsteps on short here. The wall, give it a bit of leeway. Devi gets the pick first. There is that cautionary paranoia from Scary, but rocking a hard place. He's got to have some assistance right now. He is alone. Does have somebody, Retla, on Heaven, but that's not going to be enough as Paper X wipe out. There it is again. Paranoia from Scary, but I mean, he doesn't have anyone to feed off of it, so even if he can get that quick contact, it's just a classic in his hands. Speaking of classics, Durian also bringing in his own. Unfortunately, Paper X, they attacked together, so there was just too many refraggers just in case Durian got 1.
Yeah, then you've got that wall next to the door as well with just the pistols. It's not looking good for Bleed here. And with a Marshal, it's not exactly the best weapon to try to go on a retake, but if they peek out for you, Ye will take the kills.
Why not? It's about to peek onto this one. Out in the open, but there's a bajillion players of Paper X. 1 more. Zest. Retla has finally got onto short, but that door is closed up, and he's going to take a long time for him to break through that just in case. Anything else is probably just going to be exit frags if they can, but can they? Oh, okay, Zest! This is why he's the king of Ascent. Even with the Ghost.
Last player standing.
I mean, that's 2 extra ult orbs that Bleed had no business getting, quite frankly, right? I mean, they were ready to just die to the spike. Oh, but this B side is being pressured pretty fast. Ye's already been spotted. The op and Odin now stuck in backside. Backup is here. I love the spams coming in. They have to make sure that they find a timing to go through the smoke. It's actually something pushing out. Darion there for the trade.
Oh, those back players on B did not stand a chance at all. Darion gets slowed in. If he just pushed right at that nick of time, could have maybe spotted Forsaken, bringing back Devi to life. Mindfree coming in for the big flank, and Darion is alone. And of course, Dunzo. That's going to be Paper X, 12-5.
The opponents all the way up to the entrance. They wait really long before they start to go for those rotations because they're not quite sure. They won't really push out for a lot of information. Ye's doing his best in mid, but that's about as far as they go.
Still's got the blade. He really wants to go for that pick.
It's a nice
hero
try.
plays.
It's a nice try. I mean, you think you'll have a timing right as the drone spots you. That's unfortunate. Does get some damage down as well, but it'll be healed right back up.
Now, same thing could be happening through B main here. Zest gets that first little contact. Retla spotted out. Oh, he's full blinded. Cannot escape the clutches of Devi. Scary alone. 1 versus 4. 1 versus 5 at this point as the res comes in onto Mind Freak. And now, can Scary bring it back? We've seen it done. We've seen him do this before. 40 seconds. It's not the end of the world. There's a couple of chances for him, but he's got to do it now.
Blade Storm popped as well. Something now looking to go on the hunt alongside his teammates.
Searching for him too.
Yeah, they're trying to just figure out where's the last remaining member. Scary will find one against Devi.
He's got a TP.
Still 4 more, though. Door closed. Knows it's a double. Scary lands one. But the pinch around comes from Mind Freak, and that is going to be it. 13-5. Bit of a landslide victory here for Paper X against Bleed on their map pick of Ascent. Entry here, right through that high tide. They will get B-site for free. Wingman planting. It's 5 members ready to fight. They want to push back out. They want to make sure that they cannot come through. But the flash, a bit of a team flash there against Scary.
Yeah, a bit of a bad nade too from Ye, as you saw. Kind of separated the players of Bleed there as they were trying to push out onto B main, so that's rather unfortunate. Forsaken 2 more seconds before he has his high tide. Is that going to be able to cut the site in half, let his teammates come in? Absolutely yes. You can already see the players of Bleed coming around the corner. It's all about the fights right now. And the defuse coming in from the Wingman. It's not stopping, and the Wingman is an absolute MVP as Paper X comes into assist. Sure, Bleed might not want to pass up on. They are already trying to push here on the contact, but Mind Freak is too fast, and he finds the spike as well.
The timing with the Trailblazer makes sure that he cannot be traded. One of them has to look back to see if there's going to be a follow-up through that teleporter. And that's a great setup from Paper X. It's simple, but it's effective. Now spike down. Devi's protecting it. Long range, gets the Sheriff at the ready.
Spots 2.
Yeah, now he's ready for the push in. Sticks with the Spectre. Great smoke to cut them off.
There's just a ton of them. They really can't go through this. There's just layers upon layers. And Scary, sure, he's going to be able to get the first pick onto Devi. Not able to upgrade his weapon at all, as he will just back away with the classic. Maybe try to attack elsewhere on an angle, but something is already on short, preparing, waiting. And Zest. Oof, that's a couple of body shots.
Yeah, big hits.
Comes out as well for the secondary follow-up. Does get the first pick.
You know that it's gone through the TP. Retla hears it as well. He's ready for the pinch, but he's waiting for his teammates. They push them out with the orbital strike. Trailblazer pushes him in. Retla's trapped right now, trying to buy time with the snake bite. He knows he has to push through. Ye's opening up space on the other side. The entry successful, but shower control given over to Paper X.
Yeah, this is very confusing for both teams. Smoke's just kind of annoying everybody who wants to get that quick little line of sight. Unfortunately, not going to happen. Right behind the triple, so Devi can't get that shot off. He tries to do it so, but can't really get the wall bang, and Ye comes in for the big little flank. 1 versus 1. Spike has already been planted. Actually, it's in favor of Ye. He also has the nade to Devi. Everything against him. Both of them fighting. Devi, nade has to separate himself from the explosions. Another try, another peek, and gets the first one. He's aware. He also saw that he was off of it. Yep. Another one.
Yeah,
Third time's the charm.
He knows that Devi has to let go of that spike early because he's on an op. So
oh my God! What?
Devi! Judgment call that now Devi's going to be pressured to run back towards the spike. And now it's just a peek out for something. That's great bait. Oh, okay, the turnaround at the very least. We'll get the trade, and Retla, he's always got Bleed's back.
Push on B-Long is going to be a little bit delayed, even though Devi does get hit by the Trailblazer. Goes in for the peek, wants to go for the fight here against Zest, but speaking of Zest, he's going to just double up with the rest of his team, using that Stim Beacon to just run straight into A short, where I think it's a perfect read. No one's here for the moment.
Yeah, but Devi cleared all of it, right? And he heard the audio as well. You've got Mind Freak with the orbital strike. He just has to watch for the flank. Once they hear that plant coming, this orbital strike's going to go down, and that buys all the time. Okay, it's just the pit as well. Perfect timing. Devi now ready for the flank.
He's going to be coming around.
Here's him. Spike down. It's outside of the pit.
No.
And the timing for Mind Freak to pinch back into it.
There's 2 players, Forsaken and Jing, flanking around. Something threatens with the op. And Retla, he's so convinced that A short is for himself. He's not about to know about this.
He has no idea. I mean, he thinks he cleared showers. He has no idea. You've been taken over. A-Site now entirely in control of Paper X. Bleed's trapped.
Yeah, Devi's got the judge as well. Do they have a flash to at least get contact on Hookah, or are they just going to go for the blind peeks? Well, they go for that one, but as you can see, Mind Freak, he's got his boys back. The 3K for Mind Freak. Yeah, might have to even use the TP. He gets a little bit too dicey on that positioning. There he goes, wants to go for the pick once again. Not going to happen this time, yay! Oh my God, something! Was that a no-scope operator shot? I think it is. Still though, calm down. Bleed pushing into the B side. They open it up somehow. That's going to be a 5 versus 4 on the retake, but they get the B side and hopefully plant the spike right here and now.
Yeah, but you already gave him TP control. Something's already there. Elbow already given over to Forsaken as well. The placements are not good. Scary finds one. He's going. He's ready for the jump shot. Scary holds on to Uga. He gets taken down. Now both members of Bleed stuck in the site. They have no idea that somebody's already gone through Elbow.
And you'd see Paper Rex trying to rush in things without being too prepared, especially, right? That is a very aggressive use of the orbital strike, and it seems like Paper Rex are actually going to just go chase for the kills right now. The separation onto the high tide, and Bleed can't escape. They have to get slowed as they try to just get out of the site itself. Rethless going to have to pinch in from the other side, as we saw, but Mindfreak's going to be able to stop him dead in the tracks. 2 players of Bleed to remain. Scary and Scary. No more Durian. Gets the first. He's always been good with these kind of situations, not this time, especially when you can see that Paper Rex have planted the spike on B. Mindfreak spots out 2 coming in through B long, has the assistance of something right now, and here comes the firefight. Who's going to get right on top? It's going to be Paper Rex. 2 players of Bleed now coming in through TP, drops right in. They're not wasting any time anymore, and Durian, he's still pretty healthy. He still also has the wingman, so if he somehow manages to push into this one, gets that contact against Jake, it might actually work out in his favor. Absolutely not going to happen. Fair enough. Oh, one more. That hurts. He was just showing off his shoulder, and you already saw something was so prepared for it. The fight does fall to Retla, but a refrag was already inevitable. Durian, he just barely missed the peek out from something on Cubby. That's going to be quite difficult.
It's a good call. Doesn't want to make sure that he's spotted. There's a showstopper. Doesn't find the kill. A good spread for Bleed. It's going to be the pickups from the backup. Showstopper just going to be that bait. That's a 3v1. Not even Scary going to go for this one. It's not like it's map point. It's not match point. Says we've got a longer way to go.
Yeah.
You'll back off.
They have some money to buy up into that next round as well, but
they try to force a rotate out of Paper X. This time they say, nah, it's Paper X. They might still be coming here. Zest is ready for it with a Sheriff. Scary comes back for support. Pop flash just to buy time.
Ooh, too much. That's going to be the punish. Jing coming right in, a bit too over-aggressive as Retla coming around the corner. They have not cleared him at all, and he's about to explode. Actually repositions onto Octa. This is perfect right now, as it's a 2-prong pinch just in case, but the smoke separates Durian from assisting Retla. That's going to be the unfortunate case right then and there, as a 2 versus 3 comes into swing. Durian's got a chance maybe to peek out of elbow, but, I mean, Device just so aware.
Oh, he's wrapping all the way around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he knows. He hears him as well, right? So he's just giving that information. They're just going to pinch on him right here. They're getting tied up. This is all set up for Forsaken. The flash as well. I mean, Paper Rex absolutely toying with their food at this point. What a setup.
What a hard read. And now it's all down to Durian. We'll see here how the dedication of Durian sticks with Bleed. Maybe. Then as I try to ramp him up, so they're trying to time it here, Will, to go for that push out, but Forsaken's gone the opposite direction, and just in case it gets a little bit too hairy, he can always TP out of showers.
Yeah, now the rest of the members, okay, it's just a showstopper, but yeah, he's not able to check all the corners right on time. And I was about to say, I mean, Bleed's positions, it did not seem great, right, compared to their teammates pushing all the way out of B. I mean, you're separated over on A, and Darion gets spotted right by the smoke.
And there's the flank.
It's all falling apart. Scary will get 1 kill, but it's still a 2v3. No control of this site by Bleed.
Yeah, Spike has yet to be planted though, but 40 seconds. Paper X not rushing. They can just reposition as much as they can. Wait for the high tide from Forsaken to come in, because now they know that 2 players of Bleed are going to be coming through here on a short reckoning for that extra bit of safety. They're trying to pop shot through the high tide here, maybe just to hopefully get a pick through the wall, through the smoke. There is just so much risk that Bleed are trying to get into as they rummage their way into the site.
Yeah, but look at Mindfreak. He's already on the wraparound once again. Or are they going to be ready for it?
I'm guessing.
Got the pit.
He's got a molly too, so just in case he can't find him inside the Viper's pit, that's when it can be thrown out.
This is not the greatest spot, right? They don't realize that it's on the other side now.
Oh,
they
he saw the
know.
barrel!
Oh, what a shot from Forsaken as well. And that will just be Paper X ending the game 2-0. Not breaking a single sweat.
And they're going to be what? Our 4th team right now that will be heading into the playoffs here at Split 1.